There's something about a promise. Something about a promise is coming through. Pray, Holy Spirit, you just take this reading, embodiment of it, your message, my body, this space. We have a card out already. Temperance, temperance, temperance. What a wonderful, stern, sobering card to come forth first with temperance. We are in a beautiful location. I hope that you like your camera view there. Okay, what about temperance, Holy Spirit? Let me, no more cards are coming out, so let me put those down and we're going to just kind of say hello. Hey, I'm so glad to be here. I am glad that you are here with me and that we're here together in this moment. Temperance is a striking card to come forth first, and kind of unexpected, I must say. It is kind of unexpected because there was promise, and so perhaps it's about the promise is going to reveal itself unexpectedly. Perhaps there is like earlier while I was hiking about, I felt a cumulative, like an abundance of a growing of something. And then I sat in this location for the reading and I got everything out. I saw the word promise. And here we are at temperance, and temperance is a beautiful balance. Like it has a uniqueness to it to where it's like within itself. It is always at a temperate level within itself. Yes, we could say stoic, being of a stoic quality to it, but it's different too at the same time. Perhaps you're perfecting your characteristics. Perhaps it's something about perfecting something that is in development, that a desire of a promise to be revealed, of a promise to come into fruition and to grow. And this great balance of temperance, I felt that also like within the soul, within the spirit. And I want to go ahead and pick up the tarot again. The sun. So here is the growth. We are right around the spring equinox. Hey, so nice to have the sun return to us. And the sun is out beautifully today, so I was like, let's go out and about and hike about. But the sun here is reinforcing this growth, this abundance, this prosperity. Can we see other cards, please, Holy Spirit? Okay, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 of wands. I think this is really playing a balance off of the temperance and the sun. It's like a temperance of growth, a homing of the spirit, a homing of the life. I'm seeing a lot of like perception type of stuff, but it's beyond a perception. It's within dimensions of the mind to where it's further than that, right? Because we have it in the one form. Here it's attached to the word enlightenment. And I did open up the prayer with the word embodiment. And so perhaps there was some sort of like embodiment of enlightenment, like within a consciousness. Like you're almost, I feel a little bit like there was some framing in. And there is certain levels of framing. However, so perhaps what I'm seeing is a framing of protection around you, like to like consciously reinforce these things, consciously reinforce the dialogue that is feeding your nourishment, feeding the sun in you, feeding within this temperance. So perhaps I feel someone is a magician. We have a 6 of Cups. Someone is definitely within a magical realm of some sorts. The 6 of Cups is going back into memory. It's going back into, wow, okay, it's going definitely into sweet, sweet joy and a lot of cheer with the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So it's taken in the spirituality and it is producing um, a beautiful, so deep quality with the Two of Cups. So yes, I did get a little interrupted there, and I'm trying to really sense into what that actually is, what that actually looks like. And there was a long pause. So this is going into the characteristics. Here's the word characteristics, character again, of temperance. It's kind of out, long drawn, like there's something that has been paid attention to that really doesn't matter, like distractions. And so these distractions are coming through, and that was the endurance through the Nine of Wands. That was the achievement and the growth level, the acceleration of that. It came into a Six of Cups, like recognition of that deep, deep soul connection, that deep recognition of the heart space, like a purity of a beautiful love. I see a beautiful love, like, wow, I saw it in a lot of different ways. So, but I'll leave you to your own visuals. I saw water, I saw flowers, though, so to help you out. And I'm seeing pink right now. The Two of Cups. I'm also seeing bluebells, because there is bluebells on this trail here today. But going into like the satisfaction of the Three of Cups. But the Three of Cups can almost have like dual meanings. In a sense to where that can be like some sort of three agreement coming into some sort of action to try to like interrupt, or it's like take a hold of these cups of joy. I do want to keep shuffling. I sense some sort of something kind of like feeling lost, like a void, something that is like perhaps the promise is like fulfillment of the heart space. That's the promise that you're looking for. That's the promise that is the promise. That's your promise. Is there any other tarot, please? I don't think so. All right. I do want to get an animal spirit. Ooh, okay. We have a black egg, a phoenix, stingray, raccoon, mouse. Yes, a lot fell out. But I'm going to read them all. Rabbit, cheetah, lion, whale, and elk. I did read them all because there's like different animals, perhaps for different ones of you. These animals are coming forth as like an invocative spirit, a guiding spirit. They're coming forth to where they can unlock messages, or they can unlock a memory, or they can also unlock some sort of feeling, some sort of emotion within. And so this well is quite interesting. The well came forth in my day earlier, talking about a well, and actually I saw some well photographs on the internet yesterday. So the well spirit is deeply, deeply speaking, and I feel as if like I felt that like deep, deep type of water type of situation. The elk, of course, is really talking about that like romance, that mating, to where there's the howl. What do elks do? You know, where they scream out and make their noise to look for their mate. Of course, the lion is the great protector. It's really funny that you got the cheetah also, because this is like almost like a vortexual spin that's happening. It's like an embodiment of a lion, like within a strength level, but it's like taking action and running with it. And of course, the cheetah is going towards the rabbit, so it's going towards this growth, towards the fertility. And the mouse is in the raccoon too. Now, those are kind of to be watchful over, because they can be like, yes, they can be absolutely adorable, and they each have their like good qualities to them. But these are like trickster spirits, trickster energies, like the raccoon and the mouse both. They will like totally invade and leave a mess and be very greedy, and it can be in abundance. Where there's one, there's two. Where there's two, there's six, type of situation. The stingray is coming through as like some sort of cautionary of the waters, some sort of like guardianship of a body of water, or guardianship over some sort of like information from the atmosphere, the sun going down deep. And then we have the phoenix here, which of course is like, we have the stingray going deep, and then the phoenix is rising up. But this phoenix actually, it came in like the reverse position though. The only thing I can read from that reverse position is that it took like a leap to go deep into the waters, to continue with the light. Like we think of the phoenix as like burning in a fire pit, right? But the phoenix is fire even in the depths of water. And even I'm sensing too, like deep into the volcanoes, the phoenix is still the phoenix there. So it doesn't like take away from itself regardless of the measures that it has to take. It's speaking of rise, it's speaking of like endurance, it's speaking of this archetype of perseverance in such a sense of the word, because we have black egg here too. So I can really gather from that some sort of like black sheep type of sense, or some sort of brainwashing even, because it's some sort of like tug on this promise that some sort of like mystical lock and key needs to be resolved there, because we saw the heart space is in the soul, and it's coming through the ethers. Your spirit of perseverance is being guided by ancestors. You have a Holy Spirit card, the gift of encouragement, courage and strength, charity, fruit, and the fruit of joy, the word friend, for sure, soulmate, grace, spirit of the fear of the Lord. Oh wow, spirit of wisdom, a lot of Holy Spirit. We have the word works, artist. I release all fear. This is about the heart space and air element. And then we have I trust more and fear less. Earth, root. I feel a strong sense of like just kind of putting it all together. As I read that, it's like perseverance through fear. And fear is, you know, what's behind fear. What is that area? What's going on there? What is the anticipation? What is the anxiety? What is the fear base? You know, what sort of lie is being fed to your mind? And so I feel a sense of like the strength and the courage to rebuke that. I do have that word oracle somewhere, but I see the word hidden, sovereign, gift, and addiction. And so I don't really want to read into that too much. That was a strong, strong word. I am going to roll some dice. We have 3, 4, 3, 6, 5, 2. We have 2 3s. I'll roll them one more time. 5, 4, 6, 1, 6, 3. It's been wonderful to check in with everybody. I really I hope that the message touched your heart and encourage you to tap into your courage, and I hope that the Holy Spirit finds who these messages are for. It's a measure of faith. And I was thinking about that earlier, like some sort of faith was speaking to me in a way to where I was actually standing underneath a fallen tree that had been caught by another tree. And the Holy Spirit's like, do you have faith that this tree is not going to fall, though it's already fallen? And I looked up and I was like, yes, I feel safe right